What if every negative thought you've ever had was like lead? Dense, heavy, seemingly without value. And what if you had the power to turn that lead into gold? This isn't a fairy tale of magical metals, but a process you're already familiar with, the alchemy of your mind. In ancient times, alchemists sought to transform base metals into gold, but the true alchemy goes beyond physical matter. It happens in the mind. Every thought is energy. Every thought is a seed. And just as alchemy aimed to purify and elevate metals, you too can purify and elevate your thoughts. The question is, how? The mind is a powerful vessel. Negative thoughts, fear, anger, self-doubt are like heavy metals that weigh us down. But with conscious awareness, you can transform these thoughts into lighter states, joy, clarity, and peace. The alchemy of the mind is the art of mastering this transformation. The first step in mental alchemy is mindfulness. Imagine a thought entering your mind, a negative one. Perhaps it's a fear of failure or a regret from the past. Most of us react to these thoughts unconsciously, letting them spiral out of control. But mindfulness teaches us to observe the thought, not become it. By simply observing your thoughts, you create space between you and the emotion. In this space, transformation begins. You don't need to suppress or fight the thought, just watch it. Let it exist without judgment. Like lead in the crucible, you are beginning the process of purification. Meditation is the furnace where alchemy takes place. By quieting the mind, you strip away the impurities, those chaotic thoughts and emotions that disturb your inner peace. In this stillness, something profound happens. The mind begins to transform. In Zen practice, they call this returning to the source. In the stillness of meditation, you tap into the deeper nature of your mind, a place beyond thought, beyond fear. This is where the gold of inner wisdom, peace, and clarity is found. In alchemical lore, the ultimate tool for transformation was the philosopher's stone, capable of turning any base metal into gold. In the alchemy of the mind, self-inquiry is your philosopher's stone, asking questions like, why am I feeling this? Or, what is the root of this thought? Allows you to examine your mind from a deeper perspective. The teachings of Sufi mystics often remind us that the mind is filled with illusions. These illusions of ego, pride, attachment, cloud our vision. By asking the right questions, you dissolve these illusions. What remains is pure consciousness, a mind that sees clearly. Philosophically, the greatest lesson in alchemy, whether of the mind or the soul, is to not harm yourself in the process. Many spiritual teachers, from Zen masters to Sufi poets, warn us, do not hurt your mind. But what does this mean? It means letting go of the harshness we impose on ourselves. The mind is like a garden. If you constantly berate yourself, plant seeds of fear, or hold on to resentment, you harm the very soil that's meant to nourish your being. To not hurt your mind is to treat yourself with kindness, even in the midst of negative emotions. It is to accept your humanity and imperfections without self-punishment. This is the highest alchemy, to transform without causing harm, to purify the mind while cultivating love and compassion for yourself. Ultimately, the alchemy of the mind isn't about becoming perfect or eliminating every negative thought. It's about balance. It's about transforming what's heavy and burdensome into something lighter, without hurting yourself in the process. Every day is an opportunity to refine the gold within, to let go of the lead, and to walk the path of peace. So the next time a storm of thoughts clouds your mind, remember, you are the alchemist. You hold the power to turn lead into gold, to transform your mind into a place of peace and wisdom. The alchemy of the mind is yours to master.